Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well out there. Had a interesting saw come yesterday. Not one I particularly want, or is not one I want in fact. Somebody wanted 3 of my small old Husqvarnas, all non-workers, and a baby home light, and said would I take the Stihl 048. Non-working saw, well, non-working I'll explain in a minute. So I said yes, I take the 048. So Powerhead only. Is this a 76 or 77 cc? I'm pretty sure it's a 76 cc. And so they were forestry saws made, I think, from I'm sure this is from 1980 on as well, for a number of years, and can't think what the horsepower figure is for this particular engine. Pretty sure it can run up to a 36-inch bar, I think. Anyway, so the Powerhead looks absolutely complete. I've left the side cover off because I'll do a quick walk around with the camera in a second, and going up on eBay for parts only. So has a number of problems. So let me show you how it runs. Ow! It's got very good compression. Ah dear. Finally, it wanted to stop with the choke. Okay, so one of the problems then, kill switch not working at all. I've left the side cover off to show that the chain oiler is working and that the chain brake is obviously present and stopping the sprocket from spinning. So she appears to be, although she starts okay and has great compression, there's evidently something wrong with the fueling. And so the other guy is, I presume he has a lot of saws, and so maybe it's a problem he's not solved on this saw. So just being completely upfront, and what I've done so far is taken off this top cover. So I shall take off the top cover, or the back cover, just show the carb, the filter arrangement, and hopefully suitable for any of you guys out there. So as far as I can tell, everywhere else around the saw looks complete, with the exception of no front felling spike. There's a screw missing, 2 screws missing off the exhaust, and other than that, it looks really clean and complete all round. Has a hypercritical, has a baby crack in the side top cover just here. No breaks in the rear fuel tank housing or handle. Okay, let's get the camera and do a walk around. So the correct Stihl guide bar nuts, side cover appears unbroken, the inner guide plate is present with the correct screw, little break on the nylon chain catcher, but all the alloy housing looks really good. Then onto the inside of the engine. On the sprocket side, looks really clean. Chain catcher present, the inner guide plate present. To the front. So no felling spike, like I say. No brakes on the handle, and the chain brake appears to apply well. No damage on this alloy handle as far as I can tell, the main front handle. Adjustable oiler on course on the 048. Fabulous professional forestry saw. AV mounts present. AV mount present. Again, no damage to the all alloy handle stroke tank, and the devil's for getting broken like that. Spin it around. Okay, rear plastic handle there. Let me undo these two screws. And the plastic again looks really, really clean. Indeed, not that's the most important thing. Always, like any tool, you know, its running is going to be most important to most people. Unless it just goes up on show, in which case the cosmetics are lovely. There he goes, struggling once again. Particularly left-handed to do that. Okay, so top cover, air filter cover housing in lovely condition. There's no denying it. For something up to 40 years old, that's fabulous. Has the correct mesh filter in place, and just all looks complete. Little breather pipe present on the tank. Looks like a little earthing strap there from the front body to the back. Okay, so there she is. Bit of a fraying on the pull housing. Obviously pull start housing working and starting, no problem at all. Right, I shall put the back cover back on, show her restarting. It's a bit of a faff because obviously the kill switch is not working, but hopefully suitable for one of you out there, either as a great source of spares or maybe as an amazing restoration project. It's really an irony where I've been when I was collecting a large amount of 80s saws, I couldn't find a nice 048. Maybe I looked for a year and a half trying to find a clean 048 that was affordable. And then as you start selling off your 1980s collection and your 1990s and then your 1970s, two of these things turn up in the space of a couple of months. So I'd say she certainly has the makings of being maybe a great donor saw and a great source of spares. Definitely some strange running characteristics, so whether or not that's purely a carburetor problem, or maybe it's, again, you can never underestimate on an old saw, perhaps it's leaking air on the crank, or but having said that, it seems to start really, really well. We'll see what it starts like now. Of course, when I've stopped it like that, I flooded the engine. go, guys. So we'll run upside down. Didn't want to stop then. So that's with trying to apply the choke as well. It's unusual, that, isn't it? Because if you're on perhaps one of the Huskies, of course you'd have an independent choke, whereas on the Stihls, when you try to pull the choke, it's obviously linked to the throttle linkage, and so the very thing you're trying to do, which is keep the throttle shut and then close the butterfly valve for the choke, of course, you're actually opening the throttle valve at the same time you're choking it. Okay, so there she is. There's the Stihl 048 electronic quick stop, going up on eBay for parts only, and hopefully suitable for one of you guys out there. Maybe it'll have a second life, or maybe it's just a great source of spares. 76 cc's, just a gorgeous, gorgeous professional forestry saw. So any questions, guys, please just ask. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.